Hello, welcome back tuning into today's video, the weekend forecast today. Having a detailed look at the weather next 7 days. Across the British Isles, high pressure going to be dominating. So we'll rattle through this quite quickly, I think, today, because it's going to be a case of spot the difference from day to day. There will be subtle differences, especially around the middle of the week in the south, where we pick up a bit more of an easterly wind, and that'll bring in more cloud and maybe even a few showery bits and pieces of rain in the south and southeast. But really, it's high pressure all the way through the coming week. Now, before we get on with that, just quick to say about the ads. There's links to articles on all the pages at Gasworth, so you have a browse through widgets and click through the links. You'll be able to go to the websites where the articles are. And by going from Gasworth, this is where those articles are, you're held to pay for the website. There's also video ads to most pages. They open out the content. When you watch them, they'll close back up again. Thanks very much for getting involved. And thanks for doing that. It's all helping to pay for the website. Later on this afternoon, we'll be having a look at El Nino. There have been some interesting developments since the last El Nino update in August. So that'll be on the ENSO page. You have to find the link to that here on the homepage, and of course I'll be plugging it on Twitter, Facebook and all that sort of thing as well. Just quick to say about the websites we're using for the weekend forecast, coming from weathercentre.de and weatheroutlook.com. We are not using radar pictures today because it's universally dry from the far north of Scotland to the Channel Islands. Doesn't always happen very often, but it's one of those days where it's completely dry today. So here we go with today's toxic pressure chart from weathercentre.de. And high pressures in across the country dominating. So I've had some mist and fog patches this morning, but those have all gone, and basically it's universally dry with good sunny spells. Very little else to say about it. After a chilly start, temperatures reaching around 17 or 18 degrees down in the south. Very pleasant this afternoon. Do get out and enjoy the late September sunshine. Through tonight, it's going to get even colder than it did last night. So as soon as the sun starts going down, temperatures are going to do a bit of a plummet. Towns and cities will go down between, say, 5 and 10 degrees. But in rural areas, will go colder than that. It could get very close to freezing in some rural parts, so don't be surprised if you live in the countryside. Don't be surprised if you get up and see the lawn perhaps frosty for the first time this season, getting perilously close to air frost levels in rural parts of the country tonight. Certainly a ground frost quite wide. There could be some mist and fog patches coming back as well. But that cold start is going to lead us into a very nice day for Sunday, as the high pressure is still sitting across the country. So it'll be a cold start with mist and fog patches in places, but the sun will quickly clear that away. The sun is still strong enough, despite the fact it's gone into the southern hemisphere now. It's still strong enough to get rid of the mist and fog. Give it another month and we'll be talking about fog lingering all day, but still just about enough strength in the sun to get rid of those fog patches. So they'll go quite quickly through the morning. It's another dry day with sunny spells. There could be a little bit of cloud and patchy rain to be out ahead, but it is, but really clutching at straws with that one. Essentially it's going to be a dry day with a lot of sunshine coming through, and the temperatures will lift up after that cold start, reaching around 18 degrees, 64, 65 Fahrenheit once again. That high pressure dominates still for us into Monday. So again, we could start off with some mist and fog patches, possibly quite cold as well. Maybe not as cold as Saturday night or as cold as tonight on Sunday night, but even so, still chilly, and there could be ground frost in rural locations. And basically, it's another dry day again on Monday to start the working week with good sunny spells. And a little bit more of an easterly breeze, though, down in the south could just feed in ever such a little bit more cloud to the far southeast of the country, but essentially it's a case of spot difference with good sunny spells coming through. Temperatures on Monday possibly peaking for the week, maybe 19 at the outside, 20 degrees is possible, 68 Fahrenheit. But as we go into Tuesday, a little bit of a change then. The high pressure is still dominating, but it's going more towards Scandinavia, and we're starting to bring in bit more of an easterly breeze across the south, so that will feed in more in way of cloud to parts of East Anglia, South East England, along the south coast. You also notice the breeze freshening up there. Elsewhere again, it's largely dry with sunny spells, mist and fog early and late, but sunshine coming through by day. Temperatures in the south be a little bit cooler with this easterly freshening, so maybe temperatures of around 16 or 17 degrees in the south and southeast. Highest temperatures could be across southwest Scotland, northwest England, somewhere there. Could go up to around 19 degrees, 66 in Fahrenheit. The high pressure still dominates as we go through into Wednesday, sitting to the north and the northeast. Definitely more of an easterly breeze, though, coming in across England and Wales, so it'll be a breezier day, and there'll be cloud coming and going through the day, possibly even a few showers around those southeastern coasts. Of course, if this was winter, we'd be talking about snow showers going on to the east coast from this easterly wind, but it's only the end of September, so just a few rain showers perhaps around those eastern coasts on Wednesday afternoon. The bulk of the country, though, will again be dry with the lightest winds and the warmest temperatures in the north and the west. Temperatures there around 16 or 17, so a little bit cooler. In the south, though, with that easy breeze, probably just 13 or 14 degrees on those eastern coasts, so it will feel cooler down in the south and southeast. Still that easterly breeze in the south on Thursday, and that could bring quite a lot of cloud by then to southern and southeastern parts of the country. Little bits and pieces of rain and drizzle coming and going. Wales, Ireland, Northern England, Scotland, those areas will stay dry with sunny spells, mist and fog early and late, but same idea, but the fog goes quickly and then the sunshine comes through. Temperatures in the south just 13 or 14 degrees, feeling really quite chilly, I think, in that fresh east to northeasterly breeze in most southern and southeastern counties. In the north, it's around 15 or 16 degrees and not feeling too bad in the sunny spells. We go through to Friday and we end the week with high pressure begin to pull to the west of us, so we start to cut off that easterly wind. So I think you get more in way of sunshine coming through in the south-southeast by the end of the week, although there could still be a few showers threatening the driest weather always in the north and the west. Temperatures somewhere around the mid-teens Celsius, 15 or 16 degrees. And then going through into next weekend, the high pressure staying with us, centred out to the west. Over time, we have to watch out through next weekend for the possibility of retrogression, with that high pressure beginning to threaten, at least, to move up towards Greenland. That could start to bring cold fronts into Scotland by Sunday, possibly bring some outbreaks of rain, and that could, just saying possibility, that could threaten northerly winds as we go through the week after next. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Perhaps the first frost of the season, real frost of the season, coming along the week after next. That's a very long way off, so we'll wait and see on that. And finally, just whizzing through the charts from the weather outlook, because they're all going to look pretty much the same through the week. So it's mainly dry with good sunny spells coming through today, as it will be on Sunday and on Monday as well, but a little bit more cloud in the far south-southeast by the end of Monday. Tuesday is dry also, but more cloud in the south, and Wednesday, lots of dry weather with the best of sunshine in the north, more cloud in the south, possibly a few showers in the south-southeast, but dry conditions on the main stay with us into Thursday and Friday, although middle last stages of the week there could be a few showers threatening in the far south-southeast. Temperatures will become cooler, I think, as we go through the week, as those easy winds pick up. So in summary, high pressure going to be dominating through the week. Going to be loads of dry weather, starting off quite warm by day but cold nights. As we go through into middle last stage of the week, we pick up more of an easy breeze in the south, so that will limit the temperatures by day and feed in a little bit more in way of cloud, possibly a few showers in the south and southeast. But overall, the weather is set there. That's it for now. Come back later on this afternoon for all the latest on El Nino. Tomorrow we'll be doing the first season weather roundup of the winter of 2015-2016. That's going to be very interesting. I've had a look at those models already, and there's some pretty interesting ones in there. So come back for that tomorrow. Come back for El Nino this afternoon. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.